Hello beautiful crafty people, Michelle here and welcome to my makery. First off, I want to apologise for not being on for so long. Life, you know. Secondly, I want to apologise for the sound of the fan. It is really hot here at the moment as it is summer, although you couldn't tell because it's been raining so much, but it is hot. Like outside today, it's gloomy looking, but hot. So anyway, what I want to do today is show you, well, I'm working on a couple of projects. Like, I haven't worked on anything for a while, which is one of the reasons I hadn't been on. I kind of lost my craftiness. I didn't want to paper craft, I didn't want to knit, crochet, sew, anything. Anything I started, I just put it aside. I just couldn't get into anything. Until recently when I realised I need to make something for my mum for Christmas. So I decided to make mum a blanket. Once again, brain not ticking properly. Making blankets in the middle of blinking summer is not fantastic. So I decided to make another one as well. I'm making one for my niece for her 21st birthday. Sorry for the lighting. I can see it's flicking in and out and I do apologise for that. So in doing that, I realised I actually have a number of other blankets that I've started and I haven't finished. And so I wanted to share those as well and hopefully pick one to, well, I won't complete it soon because I've got these other two to get done first. One has to be done by Christmas and one by the second week of January. So, yeah. To some people that's probably plenty of time, but I think I'm quite a slow crocheter, and one of the blankets is in DK weight yarn, so it does take a little bit longer to do. So this is the first blanket and this is the one I'm making for my mum, and it's a ripple stitch blanket. I got inspired to do this by watching Terri from the Yarn Joy podcast, who is doing a scrap ripple blanket at the moment and opening a new ball every day and putting a row on her blanket, which is a fantastic idea. I'd be interested in doing something like that next year. Actually, in saying that, Judy at Witch Piece Craft in Australia has a make-along coming up in January, and every month you'll get two places. It's like a virtual tour sort of thing. So you'll get two places. She'll give information about those places, and then you pick yarn that represent those places and put so many rows in whatever project you've decided to do. I think there was like scarf, shawl, blanket or snake or something that you could do. I think I will do a blanket, and I will probably do a ripple blanket. I'm actually really enjoying this, but it is taking a while because I'm doing DK weight yarn. I think I will use thicker weight or put two strands together in future. So this is, I think it's beautiful. Hopefully my mum will like it. That's all I've got done so far. So it's maybe a half lapgan size. It is lovely. And the pattern I'm using is called Gary's Ripple. It's pattern number 160 out of his book, which is 200 ripple stitch patterns, and it's knitting and crochet, and that's by Jan Eaton. So that's, and I'm doing, once again, I see page 160, Gary's Ripple, and I'm liking it. I've tried to do ripple blankets before and kind of got lost in the pattern. For some reason I couldn't grasp the repeat. This one is very simple and I can plow through it. I've been listening to audiobooks while I do it. I know lots of people watch movies and stuff. I've tried. I get distracted watching the movie, don't concentrate on what I'm doing, and end up making big boo-boos I have to go back and fix later because I don't notice them straight away. So that's blanket number one. That's for my mum, and that is using a it was a bag of 5 balls of yarn from Spotlight that I bought a little while ago on sale, and they are the Four Seasons Marvel Four Seasons Marvel 8 ply, 100% acrylic. It's not the softest acrylic in the world. I'm hoping it softens up on washing. It's a 100 gram ball, 270 meters per ball, and they recommend 4mm knitting needles. I am using a, where's my hook? 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 Oh dear. Oh dear. It was right here. Oh, I think it's that one. 5mm, an H. It's my 5mm clover hook. I love my clover hooks. I need to get some more. So that's blanket number 1 for my mum. Blanket number 2, I've only just started. I've only done a couple of rows, and because I don't need that till later on, I'm not focusing on it yet. And because I'm using 2 strands together, it's going really, it will build really fast. I'm doing now, I got these in million bags from Spotlight, so, but I'm pretty sure it's mandala ombre, and I'm doing 2 strands together, and I'm just doing a shell stitch blanket, so you can't really see that, but the beautiful colors, 2 together. I've got 3 million bags. I'm hoping that's going to be enough in this colorway, but I do have another million bag in a darker blue colorway, so yeah, this is the one that I've got, and I've got 3 million bags, which is 400 grams, so that's 1200 grams. Hopefully that will be enough, but I am doing it double stranded. We'll see. It will only just be a little lap blanket probably for her birthday. Okay, so then I have some other ones that I'm working on, but I also, in finding those, found some project bags with some mystery projects, and I haven't actually opened them, but I will. But first off, I'm going to show you the blankets that I've, or other blankets I've started and haven't finished, but I will finish them. But so you're going to hold me accountable, or I will show progress when progress is made. So this blanket here, I started this years ago, and this is for my oldest son. He will be 20 in February, so this is going to be his blanket. And I was hoping to give it to him for his birthday, although I gave my daughter her blanket on her 21st, so hopefully, and I'm giving my niece a blanket for her 21st, so maybe I can set the precedent and just give it to him for his 21st. But I do want to get that one finished. The next blanket is this one, which is a baby blanket being made for no particular purpose, apart from the fact that I just wanted to try the pattern out. I can't remember the pattern. I think it was Blossom Crochet, or I think, and it's just got these posts. And I'm really liking how that's going. And I have, there is a baby coming in the family. My cousin's daughter is having a baby. So I might, well, I will finish this. We don't know the sex, so these colours are really good. It's gender neutral. It's nice and thick. What is that? Karen Baby Cakes for this one. Karen Baby Cakes in the colour Sunny Day, and I do have a couple more balls of yarn. I mean, at the moment this would be a good car seat size blanket, but I do want to make it bigger, so that's another one. So what are we up to? 4. I do have one here, and this one I really want to finish because it looks super cool. You've probably seen people making this one. This was a pattern by Olga Poltava, and it's a 2-colour granny, and it makes, I'm doing this with, I think it's gnome mandala and just a navy acrylic. But isn't that turning out gorgeous? Gorgeous. So I do want to get that one finished, and that one's probably currently, it's not that big. Yeah, so I need to get that one done. I need to stop working with such thin yarn because everything takes forever. But unfortunately in New Zealand the easiest to come by yarn is an 8-ply, which is a 3-weight, which takes forever. I think those are the only blankets, so that's 5. I could be mistaken. And then we have this bag here, which it was going to be a blanket. It's squares. I don't know, it's the Sheldon squared square. I really liked the look of it. It's and then I started making it, and I'm not a fan of bobbles, and this, every square has bobbles. So I've made 1, 2, made 2 full squares and part of another square. This was actually going to be a blanket for myself, for my bed, but I don't know if I've finished that one. I might just turn those squares into something. I don't know. This was just using Marvel yarn from Spotlight as well. There's a hook in here, which is great because I've lost half my hooks. What's this one? 5mm hook. Yeah. Cool. So that's another blanket. So it's blanket number 6. I don't know if I'm going to finish that one. What have we got in this bag? I like this bag. It's cool. Oh, would you look at that? It's another blanket. Oh my goodness. It's not very far along either. It's just, I can't remember what pattern it was. There's no pattern in here. There is a hook, so I know what hook I was using. A 4.5. No wonder I stopped making these blankets. They're made with pissy little hooks. 4.5. Yeah. I don't know. There is 3 more balls of yarn in there. It looks like this is 1 ball. So I don't know how big it would make it when it was finished. I don't know if I'm going to finish that one or whether I'm going to rip it out and make it into something else. Don't know. Blanket number, is that 7? Oh my goodness. Please don't need to be any more blankets. Right, what's in this one? This was my Nana's knitting bag. Looks like I've started a shawl. I don't know what pattern that is. I think I'll probably rip that one out. There, oh, there's another hook. 5.5. And there's more yarn in there. There's enough yarn in there to make a shawl, but I don't know. I don't know. 1 shawl, 7 blankets. Here's another shawl. I do like this one. Another hook. 6.5mm in here. Is that the right hook? What am I up to? Don't lose. I need to start using stitch markers, because this one is using, what is this yarn? I think this is from Ice Yarn, and I think I've already made it into a shawl and then realised I'd made a big boo-boo, so I ripped the shawl out, and this is the second shawl I'm making with it. I don't think there's any boo-boos in here. I think I just got sidetracked and started making something else, and I don't know why, because this is looking really nice. I don't know what pattern it is. Hopefully I've written it in a notebook somewhere. I do have a notebook, and I try to write everything I start in there, but I don't always. Like, I try to write in the hook and the yarn and the pattern and all that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure I can see what that was. Probably a crystal from Bag of Day pattern, so I should be able to find it. So that's 2 shawls, 7 blankets. Spoke too soon. 3 shawls, 7 blankets. This one is, I think, hooked by Robin, and it's that one that does the border as you go. And I've started doing it in this yarn from Hobie. But that's all I've done so far. But it does make the border. It's a pretty summer one. I should get that finished. I could probably sell that at this time of the year. And it's got sparkles in it, see? So that one I will definitely finish, along with that other shawl. But I'm pretty sure there's another project in here. Sure is. A baby dress. Or could be a baby top. I may as well finish that, because it looks like it's not far from finished. What do you reckon? How many more rows do you think I need to do? It's got a nice shell thing, so I don't think I'd need to do any more. And this is in the Lion brand baby something. Don't know. I do know that it is Lion brand. So that one will get finished. That's it. And I know under here there's a couple more bags. Bear with me, a couple more bags. Oh, sorry about the lighting. I think I was trying to make a star blanket, and I kept getting my stitch count wrong. I think this was like its 3rd incarnation. Oh, what's in the bottom here? Just some scrap yarn by the looks. No other projects, there's heaps of yarn in there. Oh my goodness, that one I'm going to flog it and ball it up for something else. Last bag. Oh, this is my scrap blanket that I was making, and I've got so much scraps. I should get this finished. Once again, I was using probably a piddly little hook, but I was using double strand, and I have used a stitch marker. Whoop whoop. So I do love how these blankets look. And it's just, I think, single crochet. But let me stand up and show you. It's quite a wide one. But it's not very long yet. But I do like that. So that will get finished. That's heavy as. Be great for the winter time. But it needs to, if I put it on the floor, that's where it reaches. So it needs about the same again at least. So that one will get finished. And I think that is pretty much all I have on. Oh, hopefully those are all my current started projects. And so I do have a cross stitch project, and I do have a couple of diamond paintings, and and I do also have I have a whole lot of squares I'm putting together for blankets for Foster Hope. Some I've made, some I've donated. Yeah, I need to get that done, but I mean, with it being summer here, blankets are not the priority, although they seem to be my priority. I've got blankets coming out my blanket ears. I don't think I have anything else to say. Just that I hope everyone is staying well, staying safe, taking care of themselves, being kind to themselves. I know this time of the year can be quite hard for a lot of people. I know I've been really bar humbug this year myself, not very Christmassy at all. We have a Christmas tree up, that's about it. Oh, and you can see in the back there, that says Merry Christmas. My kids hung that in the kitchen. That's the kitchen in there behind me, as you can see by the refrigerator. And yeah, I haven't really gotten into Christmas at all this year. So I hope everyone is having a nice holiday season coming up. I am looking forward to having 12 days off work. Get some gardening done, catch up on spend some time with my boys. I still have three teenage boys at home, so yeah, try and spend some time with them. We might get to the beach hopefully over the summer. We'll see. It's usually really busy at the beach, and I'm not a big fan of sand anyway. It gets everywhere. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and I will try and pop back in the next week and show you how I'm getting on with my blankets that I'm actually working on. I will be working on those two, the one for my mum and the one for my niece, and then when those are finished I will pick one of my other projects and get on to that and get that finished, and then I'll grab another one and another one. So hopefully you can help keep me honest. No more other projects until at least 3 of the ones I currently have on the go are finished. I should say until all of them are finished, shouldn't I? But I can't do that. What if I want to make something else? Anyway, stay safe. Have a wonderful time. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.